This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. And, of course, Jaren Jackson. And it's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Timberwolves jersey.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Jackson has the open look. Oh, good on the triple. Beal with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And a guy who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Batum. Outside for Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall. The Pacers off to a quick start here. 6-point game. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Turner, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Batum. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Out to Turner. Corner shot. And again, it's Indiana.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Nice move. And Jackson finishes inside.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. That shot, no good. Wall with some nice D. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his three.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Beal. Halliburton outside. Over in the corner, Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Batum. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Duarte. Indiana moving the ball around. Shots good by Turner.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. They will be facing a tough inside defender in Jaren Jackson Jr. Coach told me Jaren has a great sense of timing to disrupt inside shots. You can't depend on anything being a clean look at the basket. And that's the challenge that the big man presents. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Out to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Now here's Beal. Inside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6. And it goes down 2 points. Jackson's got 6 points.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Smith right side. Outside Beal. Shoots over Batum. And it's Beal's the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Daniel Gafford.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Noel, and it's off from three-point range. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to McConnell. Driving to the basket. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Left side Jones. It's stolen by Schroeder. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it. And after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
Gafford misses. Indiana leading. Here's Jones. Another shot. Leans inside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Timberwolves trail by 5. It's tipped. Outside, Jones. To the inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Down low. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to McConnell. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
Number 2. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Daniel Gafford.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Covington into the lane. And it's denied.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Pacers leading by 3. Hield outside. Shoots. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
1:12 left in the first half. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
They get it back. Outside for Batum. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Healed with the bucket. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Jackson with the screen. There's the lob to Jackson. There's the drive. Hangs in the air. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back.
Jackson Jr.
We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Hield. It's blocked.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And a close game so. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Timberwolves trail. Brown with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A miss that time would have put him up. Outside, Beal. Turner with the screen. Beal drives in. Outside, Turner. Shot clock at 6. 8 feet away to the paint. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Jackson. He can't hit that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Beal drives in. Out to Smith. Fires the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. To the middle. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota ball.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Jackson. From deep. Good on the triple.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 13.
You get open and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Down low. Jackson comes over with the double. And here's Halliburton. No points in the game yet for him.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Indiana leading. Halliburton on the wing. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Driving inside. Up and in on the way up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Jackson. Back to Wall. There's the lob to Jackson. Turner with the steal. Pass to Duarte. His first shot coming late.
From
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
Fans, your base mates. All right, fans, that was your base mates. Make some noise, fans.
Timberwolves trailed by 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass
third.
to Wiles.
2 minutes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell.
T.J. McConnell.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. They get a hand on it. Covington with the steal. Hield attacking. It's up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Buddy Hield.
Hield's got his third bucket of the night.
And never shying away from a 3. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
The shot's good from Gafford.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Driving the lane. Here's Hield. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Hardaway. And Jones sends it back. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Hield. Guarded by Hardaway. There's a screen by Covington. The shot comes out, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Gafford. Oh, that's blocked. On the wing, Hield. To the paint. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Hits it from three-point range.
T.J. McConnell.
McConnell's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana. And Minnesota has possession. In the corner, it's Gafford. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Indiana ball.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Indiana calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Give him the hand, fans. Your base mate. Which longest section wants a T-shirt?
9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Screen by Smith. Halliburton drives in. Here's Turner. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been giving John Wall.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Timberwolves trailed by 12. Right side Wall. It's tipped to the middle. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota ball.
5 to shoot. Left side, Halliburton. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
That one good for 2.
Confidence is so important at this level, and Wall has it. He takes pride in finding ways to score inside.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On defense, the Pacers. The lead is 15. Pass to Batum. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Outside, Beal. Back to Turner. Out to Smith. And the Pacers another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
All with the bounce pass. Pass to Jackson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pacers leading by 16. Now Beal. In the corner, Smith with it. No good from outside. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Timberwolves trail by 16. It's Wall with the drive.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Turner.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
All with it. Now Smith defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
One of the things that makes Wall so tough at his position is his athleticism, and he's able to use that to draw fouls inside.
And so Wall nails both of them. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Halliburton drives in.
2 minutes remaining.
A beautiful reverse layup. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Hardaway with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I expect for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miles Turner.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Covington with the steal. Here's Hield. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Lyles. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's McConnell. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they